Irashaimase! Welcome to the Art of Comics. It's me, your host, Andres Salazar. Wonderful to have you here with us. And before we get into the topic, let me just pitch you an idea. Go check out my new website. It's all new. It's got my art. It's got paintings. It's got comics. All kinds of stuff. Go check it out. The link is in the description. I would appreciate it. If you really want to be a baller, you could get something there, or you can even be a patron for $1 a month. Just do it for 1 month. Just like try it $1 this 1 month and just see all the stuff I've got going on, because there's a lot besides this channel. Now, did you guys watch the video of Joshua Elias? Joshua Elias, I did that last Saturday. It's great. You need to go see it, because those types of videos, those interviews, is what I want to do more. The book stuff is fine, heavy metal and things like that. That's fine. And I know people love those. But I would love to do more interviews, learning from people directly about the types of work that they do and how, how do you do it, the background, all kind of stuff. To me, that's fascinating, the human element. So watch that video. I think it's cool. He's not a comic book artist. He's a painter. But you can learn from people. And let me know what you think. So with all that said, let's get on to this episode. Matt Bors, comic book artist, writer, creator, and publisher, was next to me at the LA Comic Con. And he's from the States, lives in Canada right now, and he's been publishing, and he had this kind of really cool thing called The Nib, which was a magazine, a zine, what do we want to call this? A subscription model type of comic. Very freaking cool, with a lot of contributors. So a lot of different short stories, all these contributors to this thing called The Nib, which was an online subscription. And then they printed books and they would send those out, right? I'm assuming to certain tiers, like a higher tier, you get a digital copy, and then, the higher you get the printed. And so we had a bunch of these volumes. Now I think it's done. I think he did 10 issues or what have you, and then that's it. But I got a couple, and I want to share them with you because I think it's really cool. This is totally like Drawn and Quarterly Fantagraphics domain, okay? So slice of life, indie art, that kind of stuff. But this one specifically is the first issue, and it was death. So they all have like a theme. I wish I would have got them all because they're really freaking cool. And Matt Bors seems like a really nice guy and very cool. So let's dive into it. Check it out. Are you ready? Okay, everybody, we're here with The Nib, issue 1. Now, you might be able to reach out. In fact, I know you could. You could reach out to Matt Bors. You could find him online, and you could get a copy of these because he's selling them at Comic-Con. So you could get a copy. I guess if you were smart and you were part of the subscription back in the day, you would have it. But those of us who didn't know, you just don't get it. Now, I actually didn't finish this whole thing, but I wanted to talk about it because I thought it was super cool. And I like the design. I really like that. Cool little logo. I like that it's called The Nib, and I like that they're themed, and it's very well done. And I like this cover, a little bit of texture to it. It's a nice cover. There you go. So let's hit it. Death, issue 1. He's going hard. I'm going hard on this. That is a really cool freaking picture. Time takes a cigarette, puts it in your mouth. I wanted to start a magazine before I died, so this is really cool. So it's a comics magazine. I thought this was really neat, just right off the bat. These are like statistics of how people die. Did you know that 24,000 people died by being struck by lightning? It's crazy. Then this is neat. Top 3 deaths by age group. So it's like, as you get older, you die from heart disease, cancer, a respiratory disease, right? You're younger, you die from gestation, SIDS, right? These are probably accidents. Oh, yeah. So as you're in your early adulthood, you die from suicide, homicide, and unintentional injuries, right? Accidents, basically, unintentional accidents. That's number one. It goes from accidents to cancers, heart disease. Suicide, heart disease. Homicide, yeah. That's kind of crazy, dude. Yeah, anyway. Epidemics, conflicts, this is kind of cool. Anyway, that's really neat. There's some interviews. This was from Barbara Renrick, who talks about her life and everything and what she wants in life. She wants to die, basically. And yeah, they're just really cool artwork. There's some letters. These are like, how would you want to die? Or how you do not want to die. He does not want to die by a ceiling fan. Does not want to die on an island with sharks. Transporter malfunction, falling in the stairs, and the cats eat them. Crazy stuff. This is what do you want to be done to your body when you die? So it's a lot of like, a lot of these first pages here are just like responses from creators or artists, right? Who then like submit. And I like the color scheme. I like these panels. I like this stuff. I mean, it's not just about, heavy metal, Euro comics, or superhero stuff. It's fun to just like see how you can tell story in a very basic way, in a very beautiful way, with limited palette, and you can tell a little story, and it's visually interesting. Oh, more of that one artist. Everything people did seemed so silly because they only died in the end. Dispatches. This is art through the different cultures, or death through the different cultures. Things like that. Here's kind of a sad story about, well, I don't know if it's a sad story, but a harrowing story about heroin. Harrowing story of Heron. And how he got addicted to heroin. It's only 2 pages. He gets a lot in 2 pages. Pretty impressive. This is a story about someone who got a dead cat seance, and this person like taught them about the dead cat and where the dead cat is and how the dead cat's feeling about things. Very fascinating. Funeral, about paying for a funeral, thinking outside the casket. This is interesting. In Puerto Rico, they get the body and they pose the body. They pose the body outside the casket, and they pose it in like places they want to be or they've been, right? That's freaking fascinating. You put a dead body on the damn motorcycle, and that's the funeral. I mean, just like crazy. Day of the Dead versus Halloween. So we learn a little bit about some Mexican versus American stuff. Yeah, so you could buy some more books here at thenib.com. Go to thenib.com, check it out. The Inkwell. It's a secret society with comics. Community page, cool swag. Join today. Support the Nib for the long haul. Yep. Some ads. That's cool. A little Sandman type thing. Here's some features. Now, who wants to live forever? Silicon Valley tries to disrupt death. This was very nice. This was a really cool, true story about Silicon Valley, and some of these big hedge fund people and venture capitalists are trying to unlock the aging gene, right? And try to figure out immortality. And so we follow this young girl actually, who becomes a venture capitalist, and she's kind of a very well-known person, Deming. And she becomes like she enrolls at MIT at age of 14. I don't even understand some of the stuff. But yeah, they're working on these pharmaceuticals to try to help aging. It's fascinating stuff. So that was actually kind of cool. It ends kind of weird though. The ending, I didn't quite get the ending of that. The last page. The first time I saw a dead body. This is the one I haven't finished yet, but I really dig the art. Home funeral guide. Some fun watercolors in here. I like this stuff. I like this. This is really nice. Nicely done. Like this cool color palette. Cruel and Unusual. I haven't read this one yet. A History of Lethal Injection. Ooh. Kind of dark. Very well done though. It's very well done. Those are nice watercolor images there. Yeah, these are all really good. Yeah, I definitely want to read this. Oh, this is cool. More kind of animated. As Before, So Behind. A memoir of losing a child. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can read this. This might just break my heart. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude. That's going to be freaking tough. Whose Lives Matter? Deaths in the Periphery. Very cool. Yeah, what a brilliant freaking comic and idea. Just really impressive. Really thought it was cool. So there you go. The Nib. That's my jam for this week. Thank you guys for watching the channel. Go look up Matt Bors. Maybe I'll go email him right now and tell him he did a great job. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.